teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. The Bengals offense here ready to rock and roll. Joe Burrow is the man at quarterback.
And he said he was feeling good in the lead up to the season, and he proved it in a big way in week 1 with 4 touchdown passes. Had the offense moving at peak efficiency right at the start of the year. Awfully impressive.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of carries, 92 yards, and a touchdown.
And I'm eager to see how they deploy him in this game. Last week, a heavy workload. Do they decide to bring that down a little bit and try and keep him fresh? Or do they say, guess what? He's locked in. Keep handing him the football.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. So on 4th down, on is Brad Robbins to punt for the Bengals. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 23. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now they'll bring Tony in motion left. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. You talk about this Bengals defense. They played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense. The big...
Impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it?
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Mahomes to throw once more. That's complete to Tony. The result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. And he'll take it down shy of 45 at the 46. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. The Chiefs are 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
On first down, they go back to Pacheco. He's got it to the 43 here. The numbers on the ground for Pacheco last week. 20 carries, 129 yards, and he threw a touchdown in there for good measure.
So coming off the opener where they established the run and established it well, their goal is to make sure that the trend continues and to serve notice to the rest of the league that they might be a run-first team.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Mahomes going to throw. His throw incomplete. A
partner. Guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. And that'll bring up fourth down as his Cincy defense stands up on third.
Harrison Butker on for the field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
11 MT, 11 Thomas.
Now it's Burrow. And his throw's going to be incomplete. You talk about this Chiefs defense. They currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this done.
Here's Burrow completing this to Chase. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. Everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 19 yards there on the catch and run. To the air again, Burrow. Here's Higgins out on the right side. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 17-yard line.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Boyd. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. 2nd and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it. and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Here's the Chiefs punter now. Charlie Jones deep for Cincinnati. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally. First down. Here's Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
11.
Now Burrow on first down. And this is caught at the end. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. And Burrow going to throw again toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Mixing up the middle. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he elects not to bring this one out as his guys will take over at the 25. KC's offense ready to take over. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelce. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it up the gut. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 16 more on that one and another 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
Attack!
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 28. Headed straight. It's Pacheco. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a first and goal.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Pacheco will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. Call it a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's third and goal. So now things get interesting on third and goal from the 1.
This almost becomes a Darwinian call, doesn't it? Almost survival of the fittest here. I know.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Patrick Mahomes scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Chiefs have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. It's the second quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
We often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going, but we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series so those surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So they search for that patience here now. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, second and 3. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Over the middle, complete. It's Bull. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's first and 10. Now whistles and a flag. And I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. That's on the guard, Alex Kappa. The false start backs him up 5. First and 15.
12. 11.
After the penalty, it's Mixon. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him early, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. On second down, Burrow. This goes out wide from Mixon. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On third down, Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he's going to get this down near the 25. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't. But he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Here we go.
The Bengals on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They're passing here. Joe Burrow working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
11 MT tank. 11 MT tank. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow looking to pass. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Here we go.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
11 Thomas. Stop.
Here's Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Gun.
3rd and goal. Burrow. The quick slant caught. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
At the 1-yard line.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And now here comes Kansas City. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
And he's going to be down at the 35, gain of 7. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Chiefs' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Mahomes now on 1st down. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. That ball caught. It's Rice. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. And an excellent gain, 35 yards. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draw.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now 21-17. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So, sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the third quarter here. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Both these offenses have... the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And the half will begin with a touchback. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game...
And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. 0 turnovers in this game so far. The trend continues, but barely. Offense lucky that one went out of bounds.
Yeah, they're very fortunate because when a game's going along like this one and neither side has turned the ball over, sometimes that first one can really flip things to their advantage in this type of a game.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with third down looming. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Mahomes' throw taken in by Valdes-Scantling. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Offside completion to Rice. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They'll run here with Pacheco. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Here's Pacheco. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. I'm looking down from our booth. You can tell this crowd wants them to go for it right now.
And believe me, he knows it, and he's weighing that through his head right now, actually trying to filter that out because this needs to be a cold decision by him. Not influenced by the crowd, not influenced by outside factors. Does he believe in his team enough to go for it right here? I think he's going to re-roll the crowd and do it.
And if he doesn't get it, they have to go the full length of the field. We'll see.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
But now he appears to be in some pain.
We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. Fielded at the 43.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return.
And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over.
On the handoff, it's Pacheco.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down.
And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals 36.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
That ball is caught. Marquez Valdes-Scantling. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Marquez Valdes-Scantling. His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
Attack, attack! Yellow!
Mahomes will throw for it.
And he'll get into the end zone, so that pushes the lead up to 4. And with a successful two-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
The Bengals set to take over.
Here we go.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
He gets this one to Boyd. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
It's second and inches at their 49-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Here we go.
First down, Cincinnati.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. And the officials here are going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Burrow going to change things up.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body.
And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
The third quarter action from Kansas City, 2nd down and 10.
Mahomes now to throw.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Completion here as they fail to connect on third.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on third down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple of shorter passes, get a little momentum.
We're back now in KC. 2nd down and 6 now. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. And a 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. They start the drive with Cook. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball? Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Mixon gets the nod to start the drive. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left them no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
11.
So what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. From midfield now, Burrow. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And Chase going to pick up a Bengals 1st down as he'll be brought down at the 37. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
11.
Burrow going to set up the draw. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
11 MT, 11 Thomas. 12.
On third down, Burrow. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
On one, right? 11 Thomas. 11, 12.
Mixon with a first down carry. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
There's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
In motion, left goes Boyd. Now he's going to get it on the jet sweep. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. And the officials here are going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. This offense so far on third down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 7. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown! Jamar Chase, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Bengals have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Well, a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Mahomes looks to throw on third down. And he fires one, but incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down as they get it rather easily there. A gain of 9 on 4th and 3. A handoff now for Pacheco. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
They've got his man complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Rashee Rice, 54 yards. And the Chiefs use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Cincinnati set to take over once again. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Burrow looking to pass. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2.
It's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Inside handoff to Mixon. Shifts by him. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of the tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 27-yard line. Burrow. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So they say he went out of bounds, came back in, then touched the football.
Can't be the first guy to touch it when you come back in bounds. That's why the penalty goes against him. Have to know where you are on the field.
On second down, here's Mixon. A little second effort there on the strong run. And then drop just inside of the 20. Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big third down. To throw, Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Bengals are going to have first and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Here's Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Bengals answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. Here comes Mahomes and the Chiefs. Down by a field goal. 1:04 on the clock. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw complete there to Rice. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Mahomes. That'll be caught by Rice. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 from Bengals TD.
Evan
So they were in field goal range, a chance to get this one to OT. Got a little greedy going for the win, cost them the game.
Not just a little greedy, now a little lost because of what ended up happening. Just what you stated there, they're in field goal range. Instead of getting conservative, they decided to press it, maybe try and win it right now. Instead, the whole thing backfired.
Fair catch called for and taken down near the 5-yard line, and this will come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
One final try for Mahomes. And that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this